Welcome to Power Yoga. The next sequence, we're going to go ahead and work our body a little bit harder, really getting into the core. Come down onto your hands and knees in front of your mat and take your knees back far enough so that your hips are over your knees. Place your forearms on the mat. Good. Let your head drop to the floor. This can also be used as a preparation for downward facing dog. So you want to lengthen through your shoulders here. Start to walk your hands a little bit to the right side of your mat. Both hands. You'll feel that stretch down your left side, but you want to keep working on expanding. Excellent. So start walking your hands now to the left side of your mat. And you'll feel that stretch now on your right side. Your elbows don't have to drop. You can keep your head or arms lifted, whatever feels good to you. Breathe into that right side. One more good, long, deep breath. And start to walk it back to center. Once you get back to center, hands and knees. Come up, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Keep your right hand where it is. You're going to take your left arm underneath you and cross it over your body. Press down that left shoulder into the floor, and now you've had some nice pressure pressing into that left shoulder for a nice stretch. Opening up through the back. You can bring that right hand onto your hip, opening up and looking up over that shoulder, maybe behind the back. Applying pressure if you choose. You don't have to. One more good deep breath here. When you're ready, start to work your way back up. Don't move too fast and switch sides. Right arm under and through. Good. Bringing your right ear to the mat. Allow yourself to feel this pose. Maybe you lift that left arm up to your lower back. Just listening to your body. Don't overwhelm yourself. Good work. Start to slowly bring yourself back up. Place your wrists, your hands slightly ahead of your shoulders. Curl your toes. We're going to work into a down dog. Take it back. Slide your feet to the edge of the mat. Excellent. Lean your butt to the left, to the right. Take a good deep breath here and work it from side to side, getting into the sides. Take it back to center. With control, start to work your feet up to your hands. One exhale at a time. Let your head fall. Getting that stretch in the back of your legs, your neck, your shoulders. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. And on your exhale, step the right foot back. 5 feet into a lunge behind you. Keeping that knee right above your ankle. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. You always want to work those hip flexors. Especially if you're an athlete, you tend to tighten up. So really stretching through that right hip flexor. Breathing. Remembering to always stretch, especially after a workout or if you've been running. Go ahead and start to straighten out that left knee, and if you need to use a block here, that's perfectly fine. You're more than welcome to use that block. I'm going to grab mine and bring it right alongside that left foot. Hand on that block. Straightening through that left leg, bring your chest down, really feel that hamstring. Now bend that left knee back into that lunge. Straightening the leg. And bring your right foot back up into a forward fold. Switching sides, left foot steps back into that deep lunge. Bend through that right knee, feeling that hip flexor open on your left side. Bringing your hand onto the block if you'd like. Now, straighten through that right leg, stepping your left foot up and in a little closer. Feel that hamstring on your right side. Engaging through your core, nice straight spine. Exhale slowly, bending through that right knee again. Deep lunge. Now turning to your right side here, opening up to the center. Bring the block if you'd like with you and drop your head in between your legs. Almost like a nice wide-legged downward facing dog. So breathing through those inner thighs, noticing any tension as you shake side to side, knees lifting up, let the chest just drop down. Great job. So you want to start to get a little movement in the knees, start to sink into the right knee, into the left knee. Let's get about 2 or 3 of these on both sides, bending back and forth. Feeling that nice stretch into the inner groin, getting into the hamstrings as well. One more time. Great job. Walking the hands back to you a little bit closer. Place your hands right below your face, and you can use that block. Keeping your right hand down, bring your left hand onto your hip crease, or vice versa. Looking up over that shoulder, and then switch. Bring in the opposite hand, and hand on your hip crease as you look up over that shoulder, coming into a nice little twist in your lower back. Hands come back down. Let your head fall, shake it out. Walking to that back leg, bend into that back knee. Just getting into a nice little lunge here, feeling that stretch here on this side. Good job. Breathing. Come back to center. Come back to your front foot now. Bend into that front knee. Coming into a lunge. Maybe straightening a little and then bending back in. Feel that nice opening. Come back to center. Keeping your legs straight. Take a breath in. Shake your head out. Walk over to that back leg. Grab hold of your ankle and just feel your hamstrings opening up as you pull in. Maybe look up over that right shoulder. Breathing. Taking another breath into your hamstring. And walk back to center and then over towards that front leg, keeping your legs straight. Bring your head, torso in towards that front leg. Feeling your hamstring. Breathing, look up. Maybe you bring your hand onto your hip crease, look up, or keep the hands down at your ankle. Breathing here. Excellent. Keep breathing. Pressing into that outer foot. Opening up through that back hamstring. Come back to center. Take a breath in, hands on your block. Bring that block forward just a little bit more. Feeling that stretch in the back of those legs. Now bring that block back in, hands to your hip crease as you lift your head, your chest all the way back up to a standing position. Heel toe your feet in. Just about hip distance apart. Now pigeon toe, we're going to bring our arms out by our side, shoulder height. Coming into a nice deep lunge, so move anything out of your way there. Open those legs wide, turn your toes out, and now bend into that front knee, warrior two. Straightening your back leg. Keep those arms straight. Drop your left arm and reach your right arm up to the sky. Keeping that right knee bent, look up, reach up. Take a breath in. Reversing that lunge. Now come back forward, straightening that front leg. Drop your right hand down to your ankle. Look up over that left shoulder, bringing your hand to your hip crease. Breathing through the back of that right hamstring, and if you need to step your left foot up and in a little closer, you can. Keeping a nice straight spine, engaging your tummy. Excellent, lifting it back up, turning to the back of your mat. Turn that left toe, bend that left knee, arms come out straight. Warrior two on the other side. Really reaching and keeping that knee right above your ankle, not passing your toes. Good. Now dropping that back hand, reach your arm up over your head. Looking up at those left fingers. Keep that front knee bent. Coming back forward, straightening your front leg. And take your hand down to your front ankle. Good. Take your right hand onto your right hip crease and look up over that right shoulder. Keeping a tight core. Breathing through that left hamstring. Keeping your legs straight on the left side. Gently lift back up. Turning your toes forward to the center of your mat here. Turn your feet in a little bit, that's it. Now turn your right foot forward, turn your left foot halfway in. Good. Facing the front of your mat. Engage your core. Keeping about 3 feet in between your legs here. Straighten that front leg. Keep your arms in front of you and start to hinge forward. If you need a block, go ahead and grab it. Coming down, good. There you go. So now we're going to reverse it. Keep the left hand where it is. Right arm lifts up. Keeping a straight leg there. And I like to take my right hand to my hip crease. You can lift it up to the sky. Whatever feels good to you. Nice. Right hand comes back down. Strong right leg as you come up. Good. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left foot. Turn the right foot in a little more, even more. Good. Go ahead and slide your left foot to the left there. Turn your left toes forward and bring your hip crease squared as your arms come down with a straight back, lowered down into that straight left leg. Use your block if you need. Feeling that hamstring. Rotate the chest open. Keep your right hand down. Look up over that left shoulder. Breathe into the twist. Keep your right heel pushing into the floor, pressing the right knee back as well. The left hand back to the block. Strong left leg as you come all the way up, standing. Turn to your right foot. Line your sides of your feet in the back. We're going to bend your knees. We're going into a squat. Going down into a squat here. Arms out, open the knees. Excellent. Keep that chest tall. Knees wide, toes pointed out. Knees are directly above your ankles. Fold forward. Good job. Let go. When you're ready, you're going to roll yourself all the way up to standing. Let's go into a half moon step to the front of your mat. Balancing pose. Use that block, swim it to your side, fold forward, take the block about a foot ahead of you. And we're going to do an assisted half moon, taking your hands to the block, keep both feet squared as you lift the left heel straight up and back. Press back through that left heel, drop it down, switch sides, right heel lifts straight up and back. Press back through that right heel, balancing on your left foot. Holding that block in front of you, lower that right leg down. Switch sides, left heel lifts up, press back as if you're pressing that left foot into a wall behind you. Engage your core, find your balance, dropping that foot, lifting the right leg now. Imagine you're pressing that right foot into a wall behind you. Reach back, back, back. Good job. Lowering that right foot down. Shake your legs out. Moving your block out of the way here and step back into your downward facing dog. Dropping down to your knees, child's pose. Let your arms come down by your side, head falls down. Breathing into your back. Good. When you're ready, sit up. Work your way to your sitting bones. Good. All the way down onto your back. Going to do a bridge, so your feet are going to be about foot from the bottom. Knees line up over the toes. Grab the edges of your mat. Going to do about 3 bridges here. Feel the belly and lift the butt. Tuck your shoulders underneath. Good. Lower down. Slow, take it back up. Inhale, lifting those hips up and down. One more. Inhale it up. Squeezing your glutes and slowly exhale it down. Good. Place your right foot on your left thigh. Going to do a thread the needle pose. Flexing that right foot. Reach your right arm through. Grabbing behind your left knee or your left shin there. Excellent. If you want intensity even more, work your forehead up towards that right foot and gently lower your head back down. Maybe grabbing in front of the knee. Take good 2 deep breaths as you pull in. Start to slowly let it back down. As we switch sides. Left ankle on the right thigh. Bring your hands through the back of that right hamstring. Feel the intensity as you lift your head up a little and then lower it back down, squeezing that knee in closer to your body. Let yourself back down. Let's do a gentle twist. Feet to the floor, arms out, shoulder height, feet together. Roll your knees to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. Take a breath in. Gently switch sides. Hips go to the right, knees to the left. Look over that right shoulder. Take a breath in. Bringing those knees back up to center. Pull them into your chest, giving yourself a gentle hug. Drop your feet to the earth. You worked hard, so we're just going to let the knees open wide, feet come together to a peaceful butterfly on our mat. If you catch yourself tensing up your hips, just take a breath to those hips, your outer thighs, your knees. Begin to slowly straighten out the legs and let the knees roll open, completing your breath. Great work. Noticing every muscle in your body. As you close your eyes, all done. If you're ready, you're going to bend your knees, slowly roll to your side. No hurry. Work your way back up to a sitting position, or you can stand up, whatever feels good to you. Bring your hands together at heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Good job.